It's 10 years since Corporal Russell Aston and 5 other Royal Military policemen were brutally murdered by a vicious mob in southern Iraq. Their deaths, one of the most infamous episodes of UK operations following the toppling of Saddam Hussein. Corporal Aston, along with his fellow soldiers, was slaughtered at the police station in Majar al Kabir. They were unable to defend themselves or escape from the hundreds of angry locals. Now the Aston family is suing the Ministry of Defence for sending the young father to his death ill-equipped. And the family of one of the other murdered Redcaps, Corporal Simon Miller, says they will do exactly the same.
Throughout the last 10 years, all I've ever wanted was to get these people into court and for the MOD to accept the failings that were clearly identified by the Board of Inquiry. And there's nothing else would give me greater satisfaction, and I know nothing will ever bring my amazing son back. But if we can just get that justice and admission of guilt, that we could just, myself, my wife, and particularly could just turn away, close the chapter, and try to pick up the threads of a life we once had.
The Astons' claim alleges that commanders failed to take reasonable measures to keep the MPs safe. Military chiefs were negligent, it says, because they failed to supply sufficient ammunition to enable the Redcaps to defend themselves. It also claims commanders failed to supply roadworthy vehicles and effective communications to the soldiers. Alongside Russell Aston and Simon Miller were Lance Corporal Thomas Keyes, Sergeant Simon Hamilton Jewell, Lance Corporal Ben Hyde and Corporal Paul Long.
They couldn't call for help, they couldn't defend themselves, they couldn't initiate a firefight because they didn't have enough ammunition. Against a mob of about 500 fine RPGs and AK-47s, can anybody physically put themselves and imagine that situation to be in? I'm so angry and I'm so very, very hurt. I can tell you now, I don't think even myself and my wife are grieved. You know, but this has just been a constant battle. This has consumed our life. We only live in existence. We don't even have a life.
The MOD has yet to respond to the family's legal claims, but after 10 years, justice for the Redcaps may be a little closer. David Bowden, Sky News.